Welcome to Game Pro Podcast. This is going to be a different type of video because it's not a podcast and Dylan isn't with me. Today I'm going to analyze the concept art for the islands of DC FanDome. So let's get right to it. Before I start though, I would like to say I'm not going to do kids verse because I'm not very interested in it and I doubt most are. First, let's start with Hall of Heroes. This is going to be the main part of DC FanDome really. We will start there and most of the panels and reveals will be presented on this island. So let's start analyzing. First, at the bottom we see a huge Superman statue which is really cool, but above we see two gates on the right and left side. To me this says we'll start by the Superman statue and then walk through the gates into DC FanDome. Then we see Batman and Wonder Woman statues, which is pretty cool, but behind the statues there are two buildings. We can't really know what these are right now because we have no sign, but I'm going to go on a limb and say one is a shop. At the top is the main part of this island, the theater. As you can see, it's ginormous. We will be able to walk into the theater and watch panels and reveals. That's pretty much it for Hall of Heroes. Next, we have Funverse. At the start, we see a blue building with DC on it. This is a shop. Next, we see a huge comic, which is most likely where we read the exclusive comics. Behind that, we see a bunch of buildings, which is probably the interactive experiences where you go into many different buildings like the Batcave, where you could go in and interact with things in it. Then you can see another building on the right that is exclusive collectibles. Insiderverse is next, but it's harder to decipher. We see a film set, which is interesting. Maybe we can interact with it in a short movie plays. That would be pretty cool. We can kind of see some water on the bottom left, which is very interesting to me. It makes us feel more of an island, which I kind of like. See white buildings, and this whole island gives me an Italy vibe, and I'm personally liking it. We can see one big theater there. That will probably be where we see the behind-the-scene panels on how people created the DC universe. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Insiderverse. I can't really see what's the other buildings, so let's go to Funverse, which is, in my opinion, it has the coolest island. This whole city feels like a colorful Gotham to me, and I'm digging it. The first thing we see when we walk in is a Joker entrance with a Joker sign. I have a good feeling this is the fan art and cosplay building we see when everyone's creations. At the end of DC FanDome, they will probably also announce the winner there as well. On the left side of the entrance, we see a building that I'm 99% sure is Wayne Manor. We'll probably be able to explore it and have some interactivity. Then a bit to the side of Wayne Manor, we could see what's clearly GCPD. It'll probably be similar to Wayne Manor. To the right of Joker, it looks like another area full of fan art to see each other's creations. Also on the streets there is people in cosplay, so maybe we'll be able to see them in the final version. Okay, so that wraps up Funverse, and let's get to Watchverse. I'm going to be honest, this island confuses me because also panels, but I thought that was Hall of Heroes, so we'll have to see how it plays out, I guess. As we enter, we see this crazy statue. I honestly don't know what this is or how it play out, or if it's just for show. We also can see a Superman statue next to it, which is nice. Then we see a white building, which will be a theater to watch panels. Above it, we see some writing, which is a little weird, but okay, I guess. On the top right, we see what is supposedly an outdoor theater, which is probably another way to watch panels. There's supposedly another theater, but I can't really make it out. Okay, so that is it for DC FanDome analysis. I hope you all enjoyed and learned something about DC FanDome, and if I forgot something, comment what you have spotted. Thanks for watching. Bye.